Hey everybody, this is Perch. This is me. Uh, let's see, how do I want to put this? This is me trying to dodge drama, so we'll try it out. But I'm going to read this mail because I'm going to take this mail in a different direction, or I don't know, the direction I want to take it in. So we'll try that. It says, "Hey Perch, curious what you think about your boy Zach's decision to stop making videos until he catches up on his comic. Comic Kickstarters? He means crowdfunding until he gets caught up on his crowdfunding. I see a lot of people talking. I see a lot of people talking both ways about how he should be on this. I always feel bad when I insult I'm not trying to insult the mail. I just sometimes they're written in such a way that they're weird. Okay. So basically, what this sentence is people are saying that the people are saying that doing the YouTube videos is important marketing, and he needs to do it for his books. That's big. So what's my opinion on all that? So in case you haven't been listening to all this, Zach, who has a number of crowdfunded comics out and then more in the hopper, made a announcement that he was going to kind of halt doing the videos. And the videos in this case, if you're not all tied in, they're not tied. I mean, they're not tied to the books he's releasing. I mean, he's releasing books, which have a number of different stories, and then the videos he releases are about contemporary comic topics. They're not like videos that are directly tied to the books that he's launching. And he basically made a decision. Hey, some of these books, the campaigns are behind from where he wants to be, and so therefore he's going to stop doing the videos because it's time suck basically, and he's going to get the books out. And then when the books come out, or as he starts to make progress, chip away at it, then he's going to reward himself by doing videos. And my answer to that is, are you sure doing videos is a reward? Because for me, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just joking there. And this caused a bit of a stir because some people believe that he was taking a shot at other crowdfunded people who are late. I don't believe that's true. And I'll go into more why in a moment. Some people were very complimentary, saying, hey, good for you. You're putting your money where your mouth is. And there's that angle. So that's kind of how it all rolled out. So what's my opinion on it is what the mail is asking. And my opinion on it comes in a couple different forms, but really the biggest one is this. He's a grown-ass adult. He can do what he wants. I saw some people that were like, hey, you have an obligation to keep doing videos. And if you talk about you need to catch up, then you're insulting those of us who aren't caught up. And again, my comment is, y'all, see, I'm very Texas here. Y'all are grown-ass adults. Be grown-ass adults. Don't be men. If you're men, be men or women or whatever it happens to be. And when I see a bunch of people crying about like, oh, you can't say that you're late, you're going to focus on your books because it makes us look bad. All I hear is like baby tears. That's what it sounds like. He's a grown-ass man. He could do what he wants. This is not some giant communist, community thing where we all have to be aligned with what we say and what we think and what we do and the decisions we make. We can do whatever the F we want. And if you feel like I need to buckle down and focus on my books and I'm going to take these things out of, my life. I mean, by the way, this is no different than any of you who have a deadline and the choices you make to meet the deadline. Maybe you drink extra coffee so you could stay up all night to get the deadline done. Maybe who knows what you're into, whatever things you're having to do. This is, we make choices all the time. You have a deadline, you want to meet the deadline. You're going to cram, you're going to not go out to eat, you're going to stop drinking for a week so you could get your work done. Like whatever it is, this is called being an adult. And so I guess that's my first opinion is he's a grown ass adult. It's none of your business, really, quite frankly, what he wants to do. I guess if you're a backer of one of his books, it's a little bit of your business because you put some money in the game and you care about the outcome, hopefully. And so, this probably is good news for you because it's a sign that, he's serious about the investment. But other than that, it's his business. Jesus, I stop being in other people's business. He is a grown ass adult. Like start thinking about stuff like this. That's the way I view it. On top of that, I guess, what's my opinion? my opinion is if he looked at what he's got going on and decided I need to focus on my books, and this is the way I'm going to do it, then good for you. Good. Like, that's kind of the underlying tone to most of this channel, which is be responsible and take matters into your own hands and get shit done. And if this is how he's going to get shit done, my hat's off to him. Good. This is what you should do. That's what all of us should do. By the way, it says, oh wow, one of those Tesla trucks just went by. Really, it's kind of an ugly ass car. I mean, I know it's the future and everything, but it just looks like a weird brick going down the road. And this one is also the color of the road. So it just, I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Easily distracted. I think, look, at a higher level, isn't this what we all want? I don't know. It's not what we all want, clearly, but this is what I want, which is leave me the F alone and let me just run my business. Whether it's I'm writing a comic and somebody is being a Karen and calling into the publisher saying you shouldn't work with this guy because he's a bad guy, whatever it happens to be, just let people do their business. And then you do your business. And your business is take money out of your wallet or not. But this entire idea of like we got to watch over each other's shoulders and we got to, comment on like, oh, this guy's doing this, guy, why are you, and put these pressure campaigns on. It's gross. It's gross. It's super, we'll use our internet words. It's super cringe. And it's childish. Just let people do what they're going to do. And I think whenever I see somebody, whoever it might be, trying to better their situation by being responsible, I want to support that. I think that's a positive move. So good. That's it. And while I'm on the topic of shit that annoys me, we'll come over here. One of my recent videos was it's like, hey kids, like, effing comics was basically the name of the video. And it's a bunch of you liked it. Now first off, I don't remember this video. I recorded it back in 2023. So it's been a while. And so I don't remember what was in that video, but a lot of you seem to like it and respond well to it. But here's a comment from the comment section. So I'm going to read a comment in my own comment section and see, I hate this comment so much. Are you ready for it? I think it would go, by the way, this is from a @users hyphen a bunch of gibberish, which means it was an account, it's a sock puppety trolling account. I think it would go a long way if you simply just said, I am not a Nazi and I denounce white supremacy. The way you tiptoe around plausible deniability is a red flag. I understand not wanting to capitulate to, quote, the other side, but this is a statement that all reasonable Americans should be able to say with no hesitation, and the only reason anyone would find this to be a controversial statement would be if they disagreed with it. And to which my answer is, fuck you. Seriously. Okay? I've said it before on this channel a lot. Don't make me say the words. I'm not going to say the words, all, the comic industry is dying and all the creators are SJWs. I'm not going to say that all crowdfunders are Nazis. I'm not going to do it because, goddamn it, I get to pick my own words that come out of my mouth. I hate this shit. I hate it so much. And it is absolute trolling bullshit, word control bullshit. That's what it is. If you listen to my videos and you think that there's some red flag about being a Nazi and denouncing white supremacy, you are an idiot. You are an absolute fucking idiot. You're talking about a channel that had on, and by the way, happily had on, and loved every second of it, having Rodney Barnes on for an interview. I am highly, highly proud of the interview I did with Rachel Pollack. Highly proud of it. The late, great Rachel Pollack. By the way, lots of quote-unquote allies never got around to interviewing her or giving Rachel the time of day. But if you're here and going, I don't know, I don't hear him saying on each and every video that I am not a Nazi, therefore maybe he is. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm tired of it. We're all tired of this. Don't be an idiot. Okay? Just stop. Why is it, and this is a serious, legitimate fucking question, why is it that some of you place more importance on people saying the words, I denounce white supremacy, for example, which, sure, I do denounce white supremacy. Why not? I also denounce Arby's because it's gross. I denounce human trafficking. I denounce indiscriminate bombing. I denounce drunken attacks at a bar. I denounce all kinds of violence and crime because it's wrong and evil. And nobody in their right mind asks somebody to recite all the things they're against, because we just kind of assume, that most rational human beings are against these things. And we run into people who are not against these things. We know it. We know it because they make it very clear, usually by, putting a swastika on their head or tattooing some dumb shit or walking around, and protesting. Like, guess what? You will never find any photos of me anywhere, at any kind of Klan rally or Tiki Torch parade or any of that kind of shit. You know why? Because I don't agree with that shit. That's why. So just stop with it. Just a hard stop. You're not serious. I didn't hear you say the words, so therefore it's a red flag. Very sus. Any reasonable American would be able to say these words. That's you trying to control people. But back to my other point. Why is it that people would go on and on and on about, you don't have the pride flag in your Twitter bio. You're pretty sus. Why are they concerned with that and not concerned with, I don't know, actually helping these people? Why is it that the guy that I get little messages about, I don't know, you're not saying the words exactly I want you to say them, therefore maybe you're suspicious. Why is it that I get that bullshit, but I'm on interviewing Rachel Pollack and trying to get her work and promoting her to DC and writing mail and making calls to DC to remind them that they should print her omnibus so she could see it before she dies with her terminal disease? Why is it? Why that I do those things, which none of you other motherfuckers do? You're all hung up on putting a fucking flag in your Twitter bio, but you can't get around to actually helping the people who need help. Why is it that you're very hung up on if somebody says in their Twitter bio, I am not a Nazi, which is a dumbass thing to ask for? By the way, I'll give you another clue. If somebody actually is a Nazi, if somebody actually does believe in white supremacy, those are going to be the people who are the quickest and most likeliest to say the words you want them to say, because it doesn't mean anything to them, and they're happy to lie to you because they're evil fucking people. You should. Why is it saying the words? Is what we're not going to pay attention to somebody's actions. We're going to pay attention to if they cower and say the words we want them to say. Okay, as a store owner and as a consultant and as somebody who has hired a lot of people in his career, a lot, in the thousands of people in the various positions I've done, I have hired plenty of non-white people, a lot of them, a lot. And some of the biggest people who come out and want you to say the words are the same ones who will then, during the interview loop, go, I don't know, I feel more comfortable with a nice white Harvard person. Like, I'm not joking. Okay, I've sat in interview loops where that's some of the feedback that is said. That's racism. Those are the people you should be concerned about. Not going, I didn't hear you start out your video by denouncing white supremacy. Yeah, because every rational person just does that. They don't go online and announce they've done that. Because the words are cheap. Actions are what matter. So it just gross. This whole thread kind of went on with this person, continuing to kind of bludgeon the, and this is the very definition of a troll. This is somebody who does not believe these things and just wants to get you to submit. Okay, don't fall for it. I'm the sucker. I got all heated talking about this stuff, but I want to get this off my chest because it's performative. It's bullshit. We're not going to take it anymore. I'm certainly not. Okay, if you want to say it's a red flag, you won't say these things, then good. Leave. Don't come back. Don't listen to this hateful, evil show. I guarantee you are not serious, because I'm asking all of you out there, all of you, those of you who are rational people out there, If you were to come across a Nazi in real life, and here's how that would be. You're going into Jimmy John's and you're going to get a sandwich there, and you happen to notice a guy in front of you in line is all decked out in Nazi gear and is throwing a tantrum because there's, people who are not his race in the store, and he demands Jimmy John's purity. I don't know. What would you do encountering that person? What would you do? I'll tell you, most people would turn the fuck around and walk out the store because they don't want to deal with that shit. That's what they would do. Others might go, hey, asshole, get out of the way and stop making a fuss. Some might resort to fists. Who knows? Lots of things could happen there. What they do not do, that's the rational way people interact with evil when they see it. Like that. They do not write a little novel going, this seems like a red flag. This guy may be, I want to know if this guy will be willing to say the words, I am not a Nazi. I mean, I'm staring at a guy with a complete, but come on, just put this stuff in context to real life. It's dumb. Anyway, there you go. 2 things off my chest. Number 1, hey, if somebody wants to pause something they're doing in order to focus on something else, that's their business and good for them. Period. End of story. Number 2, stop trying to make us say the words. You fucking weirdo. Stop. Thanks for listening.